The Tasha Frazier Show is brought to you by Mary Kay, IntelliTravel, and Aflac. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tasha Frazier Show. Okay, you guys, you already know I always have like some kind of weird thing about whether it's my hair or it's my makeup, and I feel like the light has me looking like those heat signatures when the predator could see people's body heat. Like, I feel like that's what I look like. But anyway, all right. So I'm super, super excited. We have some amazing guests and queens that are going to be on. But if you guys haven't been watching for the last 4 weeks, this is the 5th episode of my 6-week mini-series highlighting the 2022 Mrs. Globe delegates. Like, this is a big deal. Okay, first of all, like, we're coming off of the cusp of a pandemic, and there's been all these different things going on and everything. And now in Palm Springs, in like 10 days, like gorgeous, amazing women from all around the globe, literally, no pun intended, will be in Palm Springs vying for the coveted titles of course, I'm going to say mine first because I think it's amazing. Mrs. Curvey, Mrs. Globe, and Mrs. Classique. So you guys are getting ready to meet some amazing people. I see people are joining in. We have a couple of good evenings. You guys can kind of see some of the people that are watching. If you go on Facebook, you have to like authorize them to let you make a comment. So if you haven't done that, hop on over to YouTube, and it is a free-for-all for commenting. All right, you guys. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on our very first guest. And this young lady, I've actually had the privilege of knowing for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years now. And she is amazing. It's really funny. So I'm going to tell this story about her. I call her my world peace queen. Now, of course, you think pageants, and then you think world peace, and everyone's like, oh, cliche. And it was really funny because the year that we competed together, one of the executive team members made a comment saying, hey, when you do your speech, don't talk about world peace because of the cliche. Well, this beautiful woman actually facilitates, literally as her job, she facilitates world peace for a living. And I thought that was absolutely hilarious. So now I call her my world peace queen. And she is officially the only queen in the world in any pageant system that can talk about world peace. And it's not a cliche. It's how she lives her everyday life. Okay. And gets paid to do it on top of that. That's crazy. All right, you guys. So without any further ado, I am going to bring on the beautiful, from Canada, Lorelei Higgins. How's it going?
Tanjay, hello, Tasha. What an introduction. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm going to write that down. That is my new bio right there.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
I have a picture if people want to see. Let's see.
Go. Oh world my God. Peace. Look at her, you guys. That's her literally like fighting for peace. Like literally.
World peace right there every day.
I think that's absolutely hilarious. Like, I'm sorry that I will never forget that. And I will never forget the look on your face after that speech was given. And you're like, but I actually work in world peace. Like, what do I talk about?
And then I had to go for it. I was like, I'm so sorry, but I have to talk about it. There's a thing.
That is hilarious. So anyway, that's just something I will always remember you by. Of course, I mean, you're definitely fun, full of life. I mean, this woman right here can relate to anybody, literally. I mean, like at all. She just has a heart for people, but I'm going to let her talk about herself. I mean, this is not, I don't know why I'm going on. All right. Okay. So everyone who's been watching probably knows I've been asking kind of 3 questions to each and every queen that comes on. And so at this point, it's probably not shocking what it's going to be, but we're just going to pretend like I haven't been asking it for the last 5 weeks. How about that? All right. So the first question for you, Ms. Lorelei, is why did you choose to compete? And I guess specifically not just compete, but compete in the Mrs. Globe pageant.
Well, Tasha, you gave a little bit of a teaser. So world peace is actually part of it. So I'll give you a fuller answer that includes that. So yeah, you can pick any pageant in the world. Why Mrs. Globe? So absolutely, I love Dr. Tracy and what she stands for. I love what the pageant stands for. So as many of you may or may not know, you need to be married, divorced, widowed, separated, maybe all of them, but really have had some relationship experience. And there's a wonderful story that Dr. Tracy tells about her, going through her own recovery from a narcissistic relationship. And who hasn't been in a crappy relationship? Some aren't that bad, but some are pretty bad. And, as you start to hear the stories and you think, as a female, how can I help other females? Well, when I found out that all the funds raised went to helping other women who were maybe in bad situations, trying to get out of them, trying to heal, I thought, this is the one. And that combined with, I'm an ambassador for the Institute for Economics and Peace. And so when I started playing with the idea,
sorry, it's still so funny that's really okay.
It's funny. And so think about it. Like years later, I had competed in a different pageant system 20 years prior, and I had won as Miss Edmonton. And at the time, it was really because I needed money for school. And so I just had to fly off to Toronto, the other side of Canada from where I live, and compete and place in the top 10. And it really was a scholarship program. It truly was. Right. So I did that. And then I thought, as I went on in life, I thought, will I ever compete again? Will I ever get back up on the stage? And, the compilation of finding out about Mrs. Globe, and then at the same time, finding out the Institute for Economics and Peace was really looking to have their platform brought to more people in the world. And Rotary International has a platform, Everyday Peace Building. And I thought, well, why not? And so I approached both of them and I said, what if we kind of did this together and I could use all your materials and possibly have conversations with people around the world and have a bit of an exchange. And they both said yes. And so within 6 weeks, I got ready and went off to Mrs. Globe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, I don't know. You're amazing. And I love that. It's a very unique story. I will say that. I mean, it's like, most people don't vet out pageants to see how they can blend with their career. So I think that they're like, so, like you put together like a proposal. I think that's awesome. I love that.
Well, Tasha, the other side of it is this, is like, I do a lot of work in the field, right? You all saw the picture of me with the armed militia. That particular picture is working on the peace agreement in the Philippines right before COVID. But I'm always the one with fancy earrings and sequins on the ground level, like signing the agreements, doing the large scale negotiations. And I get a hard time on the peace building side of like, why are you dressed up so much? And so I have a saying, and I'm like, peace building doesn't have to be dowdy. Like you can still like dress up and wear sparkles and be on the ground working. And so for me, to be honest, the pageant was an outlet on the other side too, because I love fashion. I love feeling good. I love seeing women feel good and just, putting on a little bit of lipstick or some nice earrings or something, and it's super fun to then like go to the field that way. And so it's also goes the other way too, because I never quite fit into the peace building field completely. So I found a way to put my worlds together.
That's brilliant. And now you have an excuse. I'm wearing the bling to sign this treaty because I'm representing Canada. I'm gonna back up.
Absolutely.
It's like, hello, everyone is in sweats and I am in a gown because I'm Miss Canada. Like, hello.
But I get teased a lot now because people are like, oh, would you like to take off your crown and get your hands dirty? So I get teased a little bit now that I'm prancing around in the crown out in the field a bit.
I'm just gonna add some more bobby pins and I'll do it with it on. Don't mess with me.
Oh yeah, I've definitely done that.
That's what I would do.
Shots of me in the crown in the field.
I love it. I love it. All right. So the next question for you is if you had one-on-one time with the judges, because as we know, Mrs. Globe, everything is a performing aspect. So you don't have like an interview, but which I actually really like. But here's your kind of one-on-one in the room, and it's like you, the world peace queen of the judges. What would you say to those judges? What would you want them to know about you?
Well, hello, judges. I'm so glad I get some time with you. That's the first thing I say.
I feel like you would really say that too. That's weird.
I really would. Yeah, and you know what, Tasha, you pointed out, this is one of the most wonderful parts of this pageant, is you get a chance to talk about you, right? And to explain who you are and share that. So I think this time around, everybody knows I do peace building. I've had 18 months as Mrs. Canada. But I think what I really wanted to say to the judges is when I first thought about applying and taking part, I remember Laura, the executive assistant, said to me, you know, Lorelei, this crown opens a lot of doors. Like, it's incredible the things you can do with it. And what I've learned through the last 18 months is that it's opened so many doors and it's opened so many hearts. And I'd want the judges to know that this is a connection piece. And truly the way people's eyes light up when I bring it out, and it's the number one thing requested, honestly. I know a lot of our protocol is, you know, we need to be dressed up and we need to look nice, but when I go into community, they want to see the crown. They want a chance to just, you know, maybe touch the jewels or have their little daughter or son have a picture with me. And it's the number one thing that communities in remote areas actually request is, can you please make sure you're wearing your crown? And so that, and in that being said, I've sat in different places around the world with this crown. I've had the chance to actually go to French Polynesia. I've had the chance to go to South Africa, El Salvador, and most recently I was just in Italy. And I can tell you, just being in the streets, in the markets, the hearts and the way people just open up their souls and their homes because of the crown. Mm-hmm. And this idea that we can create this conversation piece through this beautiful piece. And the things I've learned, the people who wanted to be in pageants and couldn't, the people who just, you know, could I one day do that? Or what else can you do with the crown? And the number one thing I hear, you know, as those hearts and homes are open is, you know, it's really nice to see this crown out and about and to see you in community with it. So I would tell the judges all that, and then I probably used up my minute. probably it. I'd be escorted off the stage about 2 minutes ago.
Lorelei, I love you so much because you just are so candid and just so relatable. And it's like, yeah, let me see. I think I would tell him. No, I'm just kidding. So I love that. And I also just love that you know, you're obviously practically operating kind of in a lot of ways in the role, right? Yeah. You know, and so you really are kind of already doing the work. And I think that is, well, that's an understatement actually, that you are. And so that's super, super awesome. Well, young ladies, so your third question is, well, I mean, I don't even know if I should ask you this question. I feel like you're going to be like, continue what I've been doing. Duh. Okay, so try not to say that to me, but possibly in a more prettier way, because that's what I would say if I was you and I was already traveling the world and doing everything. But what is your plan? You know, obviously you have these different accesses, but your title now says Mrs. Canada, right? I'm this ambassador from Canada. But should you be selected to win Mrs. Globe, now it's like, yeah, I represent all the beautiful misses in the world. So just so you know, like, so I can come in here, I can come in any country I want, like, you know. So with that type of power, what do you plan on doing with it?
Well, clearly the only option is to level up, right? Because once we're at one spot, you got to level up. So first stop is maybe hire Tasha as my PR person. That would be a good move.
Probably.
I think so. And truly, I'm just getting into it now with my reign, but more systemic change. Like, and it sounds very serious, but how do we actually get women's issues more front and center? And, you know, I've had the chance to present a couple times at the United Nations, but you're totally right, Tasha. It says Mrs. Canada. So imagine the power of being Mrs. Globe. To be able to walk into those same circles and to know I'm representing women around the world and have that platform to be able to say, it's time, and to really push the agenda items. And I know I've had a chance to push a couple, but I definitely see the moment where they're like, oh, but you're just representing Canada. Under what authority are you speaking for women around the world? And so for sure, I think that I have a few things in mind in which I'd push on an international level for sure. Definitely a local level and definitely sort of a Turtle Island level, just making sure that happens. And I feel like, and this is going to sound silly, but it's taken me 18 months. I mean, Tasha, you've watched me grow. You've watched me find my ability to have Instagram. I didn't have Instagram.
You were hilarious. You were like this little, I don't know, like a new fawn walking around. Like,
yeah. And so I've just grown, but I feel like now I have it. I got it. And so I feel like the next level is to do what is required next. And I definitely see this as a really important platform. The other thing that I think I've been able to start to make headway on is increased funding. So increased funding for Mrs. Globe itself. And I've started to turn some large organizations, including Rotary, into donors for the program. And so that would be my next plan too, is just more stable funding that's consistent from large organizations that are looking to give, but don't actually, there's a gap sometimes. So that would be another major thing I'd work on.
Wow. Well, I think that you are definitely on the right, definitely on the right track, because I think sometimes people are so excited and spending all this money and getting all glammed up for a job they don't even know what it means.
Yeah,
They don't necessarily know what it takes to do the job, which is kind of funny because my last year's speech was about, are you ready for the job, right? And yes, it is about beautiful photos and glamours and the crowd goes wild. Absolutely.
Yeah.
However, you're right. It's Dr. Tracy likes to call Mrs. Globe like the pretty sister of the Win Foundation, right? And we're the ones, who go out there and make it to where women that are broken, that are hurting, whatever it looks like on them, have access to programs that are healing and changing them, whether they have the money to or not, or whatever the case may be. The Win Foundation doesn't turn people away. If you don't have the money for the classes, or you don't have the money for a program, they don't turn you away, and that's what we're here for, is so that we can reach as many people as possible, and that they can still extend things that probably other programs that pale in comparison charge thousands for, right?
And that's the beauty. We see firsthand, like backstage, the people helping us are the very women who have been through the program, and we know some of the women go on to compete as well. And it's just amazing to suddenly realize, you might have been in class virtually with the people or not, but you're suddenly talking to somebody and they're like, I've been through the program, or in the middle of it. And so it is that moment where you realize, wow, what can a class do? What can community do? And what can, women upholding women actually do? And you see that. And it's that, I think that's pretty unique to this pageant, that you can actually be sitting in the same room, have lunch, and that person is offering to zip up your dress, or maybe they're standing next to you on the stage making a speech. And I think that is, pretty incredible. And Tasha, I have to say something, I had the benefit of being in your cohort. And, all the things that you talk about and the things that you just mentioned now, you live that. And so you have to know too, that my ability to learn very quickly and to realize this is a job. It's not just about being glamorous. You're here to work. I've had a chance to learn from people like you and a lot of the greats in this world. And so I really am thankful, because when I think about who I walked into this with, I'm pretty lucky.
Well, okay, Lorelei, I'm not supposed to be crying during the show. I'm just kidding. But no, thank you so much. That means a lot. It means a lot, because I do very much believe in this brand, and then believe in what the brand is able to do for women around the world is a big deal. And I remember you as you share about that, I remember on my manifestation trip when I was Mrs. Korea Globe. Well, I guess I kind of am still, but during my actual official, and I was down in Newport Beach, and they had a Win graduation, and there was 3 ladies that, in person, and it was this beautiful event. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm actually incognito, like I didn't have my crown on or anything. And of course, Laura's like, you need to go put your crown on. I'm like, right now, like this is their moment. I don't want to do, I wasn't sure. And then Dr. Tracy's like, do you want to know why you guys are able to do this program? She's the reason why. I'm like, what? But she was like, she represents the queens that are raising money, that are doing this. And just to see the looks on their face, and I'm still in, conversation and talks with them now. Like we still talk and chat, and like, are you coming to Palm Springs this week? Yes, I'm going to be there. And there are some of the ladies that help out. But that was just kind of surreal, because when she said it like that, it was like you saw it like in fruition. On top of the fact that, I think I may be one of the only world queens that's ever actually graduated from one of the programs. So I'm a recent graduate of the program myself. So I know just how powerful it is and what's happening. But anyway, Lorelei, it was such a pleasure talking with you. I hope that you stay in the green room for, to watch your sisters if you can.
Of course, I wouldn't miss it.
Yay. And I just want to say thank you again. I'm very excited to see you next week. I will be there on Thursday. So
Excellent.
and
Maybe you'll do my hair again, Tasha. The sign of a true queen. Tasha's actually done my hair for me. Like a real queen.
I don't know if that's a conflict of interest because you're now actually competing this year. So
right. Yeah, that's true. Okay. I'm gonna have to do my own.
I'm kind of technically operating as the outgoing queen again. So I don't know if that would be a conflict. But I will definitely, if I see a wispy or something weird going on, I got you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See you next week.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. All right, you guys, that was Lorelei from Canada. Isn't she adorable? I'm so excited. Okay, I'm just really happy. But you guys, our next guest that we have coming on, okay, like this is going to be, oh wait, we have some comments. Hold on, let me see what they are. All the feels. Cheers to Lorelei. Ooh, Teresa Dame's on the line here. All right, Teresa Dame is like a patriarch of Mrs. Globe. Okay. All right, you guys, so our next person we're bringing up here is the beautiful from Japan. Oh my gosh, she's smiling in the back room. Oh my, you guys, she's so beautiful. Seriously. Okay, here she is, the beautiful Yuki from Japan. She will be representing Japan at Mrs. Globe next week. How are you?
Hi, Tasha. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome. You are so beautiful. I'm so happy you made it. What time is it where you are? Because I know it's a crazy time, probably.
It's time to 11 a.m. in Tokyo.
Oh, 11?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's good. At least it's daytime. That's very good. Yes, I had a delegate. It was like 4 in the morning, and I felt very bad for her. So, yay, wonderful. So I'm so happy that you're here. Look at you. Yes, you look absolutely stunning. I love your dress. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to see your wardrobe. I know it's going to be. How many suitcases are you bringing?
About 2.
Only 2 suitcases?
Yes. You. Tight dress.
Oh, okay. You're making them flat. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm impressed because I've seen a whole lot of people come with like 8 suitcases. Yeah, I competed with 2 and I left with 2. Yeah. So that is a very wise of you. Well, we're going to get started on your interview. Your first question, yes, is why did you choose to compete in Mrs. Globe?
Yes, I want to introduce Japanese culture. In my life, this is the biggest stage for me.
Wonderful.
I want people to know how beautiful kimono is. Look at me.
Yes, you're beautiful. You are beautiful. You're
But this
super
is
beautiful.
Japanese cherry blossom.
Oh, okay. They're gorgeous. I'm excited. I can't wait to see everything that you wear the whole week. I know it's going to be so beautiful.
Thank you.
Very beautiful. I think it's important. Yes, see, I love it. I think it's important that you have the opportunity to share the things that are important about your country and about your culture with the world, right? With the entire world. Well, we are excited to see that. Now, I'm curious because you have a beautiful harp behind you.
Yes,
I want to know, like, are you going to play this for us?
Yes,
Are you going to play it? Are you going to play it right now?
Oh, now, okay.
Do you want to? Oh, do you want to? You don't have to, but if you want to, that'd be cool. Would you like to play your harp?
Yes. Wait a minute.
Okay. I'm going to take myself off so you guys can actually see her, you guys. Oh, you're amazing. That is beautiful.
This is the harp technique. Glissant.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I play the harp at weddings, orchestras, and nursing homes.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're a professional.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Nice. I love it. I love it. Amazing. So I'm going to ask your next question, okay?
Okay.
It is, if you could tell the judges anything about Yuki, what would you tell them?
Yes. Please vote for me. In return, I will play the harp for you. How lucky you are.
I love Oh my God. Oh, that was amazing. Wait, I just went, okay, first of all, that is amazing because you just got right to the point. Vote for me and I will play the harp for you. And that's just it. Come up. There's nothing more you need to say. I mean, I love it. I love it. That's a good reason. That's a good thing to share with them.
Lorelei is a wonderful answer.
Oh my God, I love your personality. Oh my gosh, you are so fun. You are going to have everybody laugh. So looks like you have someone that says, I would vote for you. You can play at my wedding.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Crystal, I love you.
Oh my gosh, I love it. That just made me, oh my God, that just made me. Is there anything else you would like to share with them? Like anything else you would like, you would like to say about, you know, what a wonderful queen that you would make. What, do you have anything you'd like to share?
Thank you.
And your fan, okay.
Is it correct?
I mean, you know what, it might work. You never know. I don't even have a fan. Like I need a fan. I need a harp. I need everything you have. I don't know how I won without all those things. But you are beautiful. You look amazing. So my next question for you is, if you win, if they vote for you, okay, what would you like to do with the big crown with the jewel?
Yes. I have 3 plans. First, I will publish a book that title is Try Something New. Second, I want to hold a kimono fashion show to introduce kimono culture. Third, I will establish a non-profit organization for women who want to try to beauty pageants.
I love that. Listen, you have a whole plan. I love that. I love that so much. All right, so we have a nonprofit. You are going to write a book. Wait,
yes.
And then what did I miss? I missed something else. Wait, you said a nonprofit for beauty pageants, right? A book. And then what did I miss?
Try something new.
Yes.
Yes, because I started playing the harp at the age of 27.
Oh, wow.
遅い、not early ね。While most musicians around me graduated from music school, so I was always under so much pressure. But I tried and worked hard, and I inspire all the people.
Yes, I love that. Now, you said you started when you were 27, so you're not 27 right now?
No. I'm 38 years old.
Really? You look amazing.
Yeah.
You look so young.
Young?
Yes, you look young and you're very beautiful and young. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Bye.
You could tell people you were 27, they would believe you. You would say you're 27, they would believe you.
Because my face is 丸いね. Yeah. So I look young.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I think it's also your passion, your personality. You like to laugh and inspire, and that brings youth, right? Yeah,
Yes.
and strength. I like it. Strength. Tell me, what are you most excited about to come to compete in Mrs. Globe? What are you most excited? I know that's a new question. I'm sorry, but you're adorable.
I want to make friends all over the world, and I want to come friends in Japan, and I attend Japan.
Nice. Very nice. I love it. Oh, we have people that are saying that they want to see the kimonos. So that's what it was, the kimono fashion show. I see. Thank you, Teresa. So it sounds like that would be an amazing thing, and we would all come to Japan or wherever. Will you make a big enough kimono for me?
Yes.
You make one big enough for me?
No, biggest ではない。
No, I mean you can make one for me, a kimono.
Yes.
Yes, it would just be a
Together
little.
wear kimono.
Okay, I want a kimono. Those sound very comfortable, and I think I've worn a few. Maybe I'm not sure. But does anyone, just because Yuki was so well thought out, does anyone in the audience have a question they would like to ask Mrs. Japan? If you do, put it in the comment, and I will do that. Send that to her. And before we move on to our last but not least guest. So if anyone has a question, put it in the chat. I'm going to see if someone watching has a question for Mrs. Japan.
Please give me message.
Yes. Okay, no one's asking questions. Wait. Yes, we need a petition. Okay. So they're saying they want you to bring that giant harp to the competition. How much would it cost to bring that over here? To how much to bring your harp? They want you to play your harp at the pageant. That's a lot. That's a lot to ask.
Yes. This is very expensive. Italian harp.
Yeah, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Keep it safe. Keep it safe. Keep it there to keep it safe.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Oh wait. So she asks, what color kimono is your favorite?
Oh, thank you. I like pink and green.
Pink and green. Ooh, those are pretty colors. Very pretty colors. I like it. I love it. I can't wait to meet you. You're so great. I love it. I love it. Well, Yuki, do you have any questions for me before I get to the next guest? Do you have anything that you would want to say before I bring on the next queen?
The secret for keep beautiful skin.
Ooh, yeah. What's that? Everyone, she's gonna give us a secret for beautiful skin. Okay,
yes.
Go.
Korean ladies very beautiful skin.
Oh wait, you're saying I do?
Oh yes, you do.
Oh,
you do.
I thought you were gonna tell us how we can look like we're 27 and we're 38. Oh my goodness. Well, you are beautiful. Thank you so much for the interview. You did very good.
I'm very excited. Thank you for supporting me.
Oh, absolutely. I feel honored. You are a beautiful queen. What I'm going to do, though, I'm going to interview your queen sister next. So don't leave, though, okay?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Everyone say goodbye to Mrs. Japan. Don't leave the back room. All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Good job. Oh my gosh, you guys, she's so cute. Like, how are they going to make a decision? I mean, they've been doing this for 25 years, and Mrs. Globe has had 80 to 100 contestants. So they obviously figure it out, but I would be like, oh my gosh, how do you do it? Everyone is so amazing. And I love it. I love it. I love it. We have some comments here. Thank you, Mrs. Japan. You are amazing and so beautiful. Go, Yuki. You are so fun. Yeah, she's hilarious. I love it. I love your personality. I love it. All right. Well, last but not least, you guys, and I really enjoy the Classique division, whether it's curve or otherwise, because these women are women that are later in years and they've experienced more life, but they look so good. Like they look like amazing, amazing. And so the next person that I am bringing on with me, and you guys already know, you see my eyes moving because I'm being, you guys know what I do. I run my own show. All right. Okay. So not that. We have Korea Classique Soon-hae, and here she is hailing from Korea with her dog too. Beautiful. Oh my God. This is amazing. I have flowers. You can have them. Can you bring them next week? Will they be dead?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
I know, like, you can find a way to put them in your suitcase. They're beautiful. Hey, look at you prepared. I love it.
Yeah, my name is Sun, like sun in the sky. Sun-hae. Repeat after me. Sun-hae.
Sun-hae. I think I said
that's right.
Beautiful. I love it. Okay, so since your dog is barking, you have to show us your dog really quickly. It's okay. Do you want to introduce your puppy to us?
Oh, sure.
You can if you want to. I think he wants to be a part of the conversation. Look how cute!
So lovely.
Oh my God!
Say hello. My sweetie.
Oh,
so pretty.
You look it. What's his name?
Name is Conan.
Conan.
Yeah. Very heavy.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I think that Conan was feeling left out, so I wanted to let everyone saying how cute. Aw.
Yeah, really cute.
I love your dog.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's about you now, so we're gonna just go ahead and move into talking about you, beautiful queen.
Yeah.
So your first question is, why did you choose to compete in Mrs. Gold?
Oh yeah, actually, I was born to be the competitive person when I was young.
I love it.
But now, not a little bit. Yes, I started from the competition at 2020.
Oh.
Oh, this is not the first my Mrs. Korea competition. Yes, I started 2020. I'm a little bit pop.
You're doing great. No, take your time. You're doing wonderful.
I saw the commercial film at Instagram. Yeah, Mrs. Korea competition. They will be held, but it is because of COVID-19. Yes, postponed a few months. So I tried again. I got the photogenic prize at that competition. Yeah,
nice.
I was very grateful at the time, but 1 year after, a little bit deficient for me. Yes, I want to try again. Second time, Mrs. Korea last year, the 2021, I got the winner. Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much. So I really, it may be dream. Yes. So I get into the Mrs. Glove. I'm very honored to be here with you and very grateful and very, very happy. So, another one,
California is my second hometown, just like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I lived there for 2 years. Yeah, my husband MBA course in UC Berkeley, so I lived in Berkeley for 2 years. So
Oh, okay.
I come again the California next week. Oh, so I'm very, very grateful.
Well, we're grateful to have you, and I know that Korea is proud to have you represent them. You seem like a very beautiful representative, and you are funny too. I love the personality.
Oh, I love you too.
Thank you. I know I see your outfit. I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, I looked really good last year, but I'm gonna have to clearly look better next week because you guys look amazing.
Oh yeah. I expect it.
Oh, you're so cute. All right. So your next question, Sunhae, is if you could talk to the judges privately, what would you say to them if you had them one-on-one?
Yeah. I just wanna say, not talk with song, but song. Just a little bit song. Only 20 seconds. Yeah. I start.
They want to do backup singing. They want to help.
Yeah, maybe. Calm down. They talk to me.
It's okay.
Yeah. I love you with a heart that knows no one but you. A love I can't believe is mine. A love that comes just once then never comes again. A love until the end of time. I give you all the love I have in me to give. If I could only make you mine. Right here. This song is
That was beautiful.
yeah, plus Domingo and Maureen Makeup US song. Start with woman's soft voice, I love you. And next, man's strong voice, I love you. Yeah.
I love it.
I wanna tell to Teddy, oh, please love me. Kiss me.
Oh my gosh.
It's the winner.
I love it. So you did the woman's part and the guy.
I'm very, very old woman, but my brain is young. So I can do anything if you want for Win Foundation. So please choose me.
She said, first of all, you are not an old woman. You look amazing.
I am 54 years old in Korean age.
What does that mean? Wow.
Oh,
54.
yeah, 54. My elder son is 29. Got married. We're going to marry this October.
Really? Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Yay. Wow.
Second son is 21. He's into Korean Army. Korean Army service is mandatory for boys.
Really?
Yeah, for 2 years, for 1.5 years.
They used to do that in America. They used to have a draft, but they don't do it anymore. Yeah, they used to. They probably should. Teach these boys some discipline. Wow, that's amazing. Wow.
Thank you.
You are welcome. I'm kind of like, I'm overwhelmed. You are brilliant. Now, last question for you is, should you win the title of Mrs. Classique Globe or Mrs. Choice of the People, what do you plan to do with your title?
If you ask me the plan for after Queen, do you know the first my personality? I'm not the woman. Anxiety for something, not that. Just to keep going and enjoy everything. And happiness is the first my goal of my life. So,
wonderful.
Yeah, just plan for after winner is after. Think about that after I'm getting crowned.
She's like, I'm not thinking about that right now. I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah. I don't put tomorrow's anxiety. Get today. No. I don't have to bring that today. In tomorrow. Yeah, left in tomorrow.
See, this is why I love the Classique division, because they drop wisdom on us young people.
Yeah. That's right.
Wow.
When I was young, I was like this. Yeah, very competitive and try every day something, looking for something every day. But now, easygoing. Take it easy and be happy. I love you.
That's so good. I mean, now you make me want to not ask that question next week because you just said that. But that's so powerful. You're like, I've gotten to a place in my life where I just want to bring myself happiness. You know, let tomorrow handle tomorrow. And I think that's so good.
So good. It's so good.
Oh my gosh.
Well aging. So looking young and looking happiness. It's good. It's good for me and good for my friends. So my nickname is Happy Virus.
Wait, what?
Virus. Happy Virus.
Happy Virus.
Yeah.
I like that.
Make people happy. Make people happy. So happy.
I love that. You're the Happy Virus of Korea.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Me, Happy Virus, Donna King.
Oh my God. I love it. Happy Virus. I love that. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome. Is there any other thing that you would like to say to the audience before we end your interview?
Yes. Please remember me at the end of the pageant. I will do my best, but the winner is not my goal. Just enjoy the stage with my friends from all over the world. I love all beauty queens. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, you're so adorable. Well, thank you. I love the spirit, your spirit that you have. I can see why you're called the Happy Virus. So you realize when I see you, when I see you next week, I'm going to call you Mrs. Happy Virus, not Mrs.
Yeah.
Are you okay with
I will
that?
bring this for you.
Thank you. I love it. I'm 100% going to say, oh my gosh, it's Mrs. Happy Virus.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. The comments, you're getting comments. You are amazing, Mrs. Korea. Thank you for being
Thank you so much.
Oh,
thank you.
Love it.
Thank you, Mrs. Mila.
Yes, you got a lot of people are loving your guys' interviews.
Krista, I love you.
Oh my God. Okay, well, thank you so much, Mrs. Korea Classique. I cannot wait to meet you face to face next week.
Me too.
Like, it's just next week. I'm almost forgetting that I have to be going somewhere next week.
Yeah.
Yes, so I am very excited to meet you and see you, and thank you for coming on the interview. I'm going to close out the show. Please don't leave yet, but I'm going to close out the show. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You are beautiful.
Yeah, you too. You are so beautiful, Tasha.
Oh, thank you. I got you guys. I just want you guys to know that Mrs. Sunshine Virus said that I'm beautiful. So if
thank you.
Anyone wants to question my beauty, I don't care, because Mrs. Sunshine says that I'm beautiful. All right. I love it. Okay, I'll be with you in just a second. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wait, hold on. I'm not Mrs. Korea. Let me get rid of that. Like, were they not amazing? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's hilarious. Shamila says she needs to pack. Okay, first of all, lady, there should be no delegates trying to pack right now. You guys should have that already done. I'm just kidding. All right. I love it. Oh, okay. So today's show was so wonderful. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do a quick little commercial about Mrs. Globe and come back on and greet you guys, or actually exit out with you guys. I feel like, you know, the ministers when they say they're getting ready to close and I'm not doing it. Okay. All right. Go ahead and show a little brief clip of what's Mrs. Globe, and so you can just see the diversity and everything that it brings to beautiful misses all around the world. All right. Well, whew, you guys, it is like literally a countdown. I mean, next week, women all around the world will be at Mrs. Globe. Please go. If you're in California, you want to attend, you want to definitely go to mrsglobe.com to purchase your tickets. I know that they are going very fast because we have a lot of women competing, and all their families, all their loved ones will be there as well. And I know that they're still taking some COVID precautions. So you definitely want to make sure you get your ticket, or I believe it will also be streaming live on their different social media platforms. But I'm super excited. It is just a blessing to be able to actually be a part of this organization. That's why I have a lot of these international connections, because of Mrs. Globe. And it's just broadened my worldview, you know, taken me outside of the US in my mind, my heart, and physically. So I'm so grateful for that. But well, it looks like we're ending a little bit early, and that's totally okay. But you guys want to make sure, also, you guys, people's choice voting is happening right now. So you want to go to mrsglobe.com. If you love this interview and you loved any of these ladies, you want to make sure you cast your vote for them. And of course, all of those votes, all those proceeds go to the Women in Need Foundation. All right, well, I'm going to close out. Again, I am Tasha Frazier, formerly Haskins, if you have not been watching the show that long. And I was actually, well, still am, Mrs. Korea Globe 2020, and honored to be an alumni of this organization and still serving them right now, as well as showcasing all of my sister queens. But I have to end my show. You guys know what I always say, and if you don't, you're getting ready to hear it. And that is that when I talk about choose you, this is where it comes from, right? That it's never too late to choose you, change your path, and walk in your purpose. All right, see you guys next week. Same place, same time, different queens. Bye.